Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrew. I'm a vintage reseller and collector, and we are back at the auction this week. So I'm going to take you through, show you what we're selling, do a little walkthrough, and then I'll show you what I bought. So in the meantime, before we get started with that, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified of new videos. We're back inside because it is way too hot out there. It's probably 85 degrees, but the humidity makes it feel like 100, so it's pretty bad out there. So I'm going to take you in, show you the footage of the auction, and then we're going to show you what I bought. So here we go. Well, we're back at the auction, so we're going to start out here and see what furniture we have to offer tonight.
So, lots of nice traditional furniture. There's a loud fan behind me, so bear with me. Look at Jesus. So over here, this is all going to be sold tonight. All these massage tables. These all came out of a massage studio. There's all sorts of tables, there's paperwork, the sign. So there's that stuff. There's some lift chairs and wheelchairs and some more nice furniture over here. So nice stuff here. Some nice older things. Nice rug. And this stuff's already sold over here, so this is all going to be sold tonight too. I like those chairs, but don't need them. So let's go up and take a look. So spin you back around. We're going to go up here and take a look at what's being sold up on the stage. See if there's anything that we're interested in. It's actually not too bad here tonight. I think we're going to get a really big storm. It's really, really dark outside, so kind of curious to see what happens there. But we're going to take a look and see what we can find. So here's some little Putz sheep and some Hummels, lots of Hummels. I really like this lot here, but I think that's going to go for quite a bit of money. But there's some nice older ornaments, a mix of new and old there. Celluloid animals, those are kind of neat. The ducks, composite ducks. Lots of blue and white. Lots of primitive. There's a lot of newer stuff tonight. Trains and model cars. Here's some old Barbies. Super old Ken there. The Lemax Spooky Towns, they're kind of neat. That's even kind of neat. Lots of Halloween stuff. Some Christmas snowmen. There's the Walt Disney. Over here. We have Buyer's Choice. Now, I do like this. It's a Russian Santa. Unfortunately, he's missing his cane, but we'll see what we can do. Is this it? Wait. No, maybe. No, I don't think it is. Usually it's a wooden piece. So I do like that. What is this little thing here? It's made in Germany. Oh, it's like a little clown or elf or something. Pewter. Some flatware here. Giant pumpkin and a scary head. Look at these. These are Disney plates. Wine galore. I should say wine bottles. We don't know if there's anything in there or not. I do kind of like this piece here. Maybe. I do like this little box here. Oh, it's got some damage on the inside. Cabbage Patch. So, is this full? Smells pretty good. Champagne toast. These are a little dusty. Just saying. All right. We're gonna take a look out in the box lot room and see what we can find out there. So we're gonna take the long way around. I don't think I've ever taken you guys on a walk around here. So while we're walking, I'll tell you, this business has been in business for like 80 plus years maybe. So the room that we used to be in used to be a stage area where they would show movies, and then the box lot room actually used to be part of a new and used furniture store. And so there's all sorts of hallways. There's a restaurant that serves some really good food. And then there was a skating rink and a drive-in theater here. So that's open from Memorial Day to Labor Day. But I'm gonna turn you around here. We're gonna start the box lots. Something jumped out. It's like a lot of newer stuff. Airwalk, I haven't seen that. That's a brand of my youth. And it's just costumes for a bear. But lots of household stuff. Everybody needs a shot glass collection. There's more of the shot glasses. I'm gonna spin you around here. You know, I'm not seeing too much out here. What's in the bottom of Halloween? Oh, just a metal pumpkin thing. But it might be a cheap night for me. We'll see. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot. So but I'm gonna spin you around. So I'm gonna check out a few more things, and then we'll see what I ended up with. Stay tuned.
So that was not a bad sale in terms of heat index in the building. It was a little bit cooler than the previous couple weeks, but the prices were still really up there. There's a lot of people that I know that resell, a lot of regulars that are in there, and they're not buying. My one friend left early because she wasn't able to get anything. So before we get into what I bought this week and talk about the auction, I do have some treasures from the 4th of July sale that I previewed in a previous video. So I was able to get some things, and I spent a total, I think it was $80 total. And I was very happy with what I got. So we're gonna get into it. First thing I picked up, and this is going in my collection. This is a little Occupy Japan clock, birdcage clock. This is something that I want to keep because it belongs to, oh, I keep swinging it here, one of the second generation of the auction house owners, and I just thought it'd be cool to have. But his wife collected a bunch of Occupy Japan items. So there's this Art Deco stand, which I gotta get a little wrench and tighten it up, but it's the stand that holds it. It's got like a stone base, and then the little clock, and it does work because the little bird actually, as it ticks, moves around. You can kind of see him moving there, or it moving. But I thought I would like to have something of theirs, so this is going to go in my personal collection. I think I paid $30 for it, but I was glad to have it. I did get these two little Murano glass ashtrays. I think I have something very similar, but I love the colorings on these. If I do have these already, I'll be putting these up online in the eBay store. The link is in the description, so if you check it out. And while I'm talking about the eBay store, I want to thank all you guys out there that have bought stuff, that watch the videos. It's been great of you guys to really support me and support the channel by shopping that eBay store. So if you see anything in the videos that you like, check the link in the eBay store, or the description below. Let me know when you put an offer in or you buy something if you're a subscriber, because I really like to know about all that. So make sure you leave a little message or something. I appreciate it very much, and I just want to take the time to thank you while I was thinking about it. But so if I don't have these in my collection, which I think I do, I'll probably put these in the eBay store because they're just great with the color, with the gold and the copper and aqua and black. This is staying in the personal collection. I think this is great. This actually, it has the wheels on the bottom. When you run it across the table, the deer actually move. I like the little stars on the sled. This is probably 1950s. It's got a little tree on the back. So that's something that I want to keep. So let's talk about the flamingo. In the preview, if you watch the video, there was two of these. There was this one and another one. And guess what happened? Somebody during the preview picked up the other one and dropped it and shattered it. So I got one. So we're gonna find a place for it over there in the cabinet, which was so sad. I was like, that sucks, but it happened. So that happened to that. It also came with this little, I believe this is Holt Howard, this little ornament figurine with the scarf, the angel wings. Very cool piece. And I think it actually should do pretty well. These were cute. These little Merry Christmas tree ornaments. These little Putz House tree ornaments. Comes in the original box. The box is a little rough, as you see, but very neat. I might save these towards Christmas and put them on. And speaking of Christmas, I got some Christmas linens. I got this towel here, which is very neat. I did get this was in it too, this little like Southwestern themed dish towel. I think these are runners, but there's two of them, the exact same ones. Little Christmas themed. This very nice red and white poinsettia tablecloth. I think that's really pretty. That should do really well. This, I think, is a piece of fabric that somebody, well, maybe not. No, it is a piece of fabric. This was called apron fabric, and somebody just cut it and made it into like a table cover, but they used to sell this so you could make aprons, but that's a really neat piece. And then it came with this plastic Christmas tablecloth that it's a thicker vinyl, I should say. And this is the kicker about this one. So one side is Christmas, and then one side is for your birthday. So you have like a birthday party, which is really kind of unique because it's like you have Christmas and birthdays, that's it. But I thought that was kind of fun, so we'll get those listed at some point. I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the box here. So the regular Monday night auction, there wasn't a whole lot there. There's a lot of neat things, but I'm trying to be a little bit more picky about what I buy, because I do have a lot of stuff that I've been intaking from private estates that I've been getting calls on. I actually have a collection out there that I need to unpack and film for you guys. I have another private estate that I need to do, and I'm telling you, unless I do it at like 6 o'clock in the morning the last couple weeks, by 9 a.m. if I'm out there for 15 minutes, I am drenched in sweat. The camera is overheating. It's bad. The humidity, and it's just bad. And plus, I was going to do it yesterday evening. It was a little bit cloudy, and then as soon as I thought about it, the thunder rolled in, so that wasn't happening. So, I went for a couple things. I always like my vintage Christmas. The mercury glass garland beads, there were 6 or 7 strands. I didn't know if they were complete. They brought $110. And I'll let you guess who bought them. It wasn't me. There's no money left in them at that price. There is really no money left in them. So, you know, to resell, I can't do that. So what I did buy is I started off with, I picked up this charm bracelet, which I believe is sterling silver. I thought those were kind of neat. I think it's like for, it says weight loss. There's a dancing girl, a scale, a graduation. So, you know, milestones. Treasurer. So it must have been like a high school thing. So I picked that up. It was only like $5 or $6. I also picked up 2 candles. And this one I thought was really, it smelled really good. It's All's Well. It's called Relax Lavender Jasmine Chamomile Coconut Wax Blend. And came with this little lid. It's actually a stone that you can rest your candle on. So I picked that up, and then I also got this Bath & Body Works champagne toast. And that smells really good. Now, I will check these before I actually use them, because surprisingly, I don't know, I've mentioned this before, but if some candles, depending on the scents, actually if they discontinue the scent, it actually can be worth some money. So I picked those up. One thing that they found that was in a box that they weren't aware of were these 2 Art Deco lamp finials. So we have this great crystal one here, or glass one I should say, and then this metal one. And I think I paid $6 for the pair of them, but they should do pretty well. People love big lamp finials, especially when they're doing restorations. I also picked up this Russian Wood Santa. I did pay up for him. I think I paid 25 for him. I've sold the little ones for 30, so he should be pretty good. But look at the hand painting on this. They're beautifully done. Now they usually have like a staff or something. This one staff was missing. I looked everywhere for it and couldn't find it, so unfortunately it doesn't have the staff, but I think he should do pretty well. Super nice piece. And then I bought something I've never bought before at the auction. I bought a bunch of these tiny little artificial plants. This whole box of them. What am I gonna do with these artificial plants? Well, I thought these would be good to add to the booth to give it a little bit of color. Like if I took maybe one of these, dropped it down in one of the flower pots just to dress things up a little bit. I'm hoping to expand my booth into a larger space, but I thought these would be good to add in here or there just to give it some color. And I think I paid like for all of them 20 bucks. I'm looking at some of these, they have price tags at $8, $10, $12. So, you know, for 20 bucks for what, 10 of them? That's like $2 a piece. Maybe there's more than 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of them. So, not bad. It's like $1 something a piece. So that's pretty much all I bought. Like I said, I got a lot of things to show you guys out here. Some really cool stuff from a private estate that I'm going to try to set up this weekend. Rain permitting, heat wave permitting, but there's some cool stuff coming. So I hope you enjoyed the auction video. Like I said, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not. And let me know what you like. And if you get a chance, take a look at the eBay store. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.